So whether or not this number here is you know high or low, there's really no doubt. There's no denying that people are in fact tired of this stuff. Um, Disney can have messages. They used to in other movies, but most times, and people can say, "Oh, well, you clearly never saw this," because there's always every an exception to every rule. For every 10 movies, there might be one that's ham-fisted in your face. But for the rest, they can have messaging to their stories and not hold your hand like you're fucking stupid. So if there's a story about, say, racism, a good story, it doesn't have to hold your hand and point out like racism is bad, guys. Racism is bad. They'll let you see the movie and allow you to read between the lines. They don't treat their viewers like they're freaking stupid. So people are just tired of this forced, ham-fisted, down your throat. Everything's overrepresented now. A small minority is now overly represented, and people are tired of it. People are tired of being called phobes and isms every time they call this crap out. They're tired of it. So whether this is accurate or not, because it's a poll or survey, and we don't know who's taking these surveys, it's clear just by what Disney so like Disney, you've got Marvel, you've got uh, Disney and Marvel and Star Wars, and all three of them, they produce things and none of them are succeeding anymore. Star Wars hasn't produced anything really of note lately. Marvel hasn't. Disney. So clearly there's a trend here. People are getting tired of it. And unfortunately, there's people in the audience, who go around to channel, oh, you're just a fat chud, instead chud, and it's because of people like you that things aren't getting better. Because these companies are seeing you and feeling like, oh, well, there's no need to change because we got people defending us. We can hide behind the people saying that others are phobes, this, and isms, while we also call others phobes, this, and isms. While we don't have to change, we can, So as long as there's one person just leave Disney alone, it's not going to change. It's not going to change. But over 30% of its audience lost over 30% of its audience due to the embrace of divisive identity politics, according to survey. Audiences have had enough of the Mouse House. Of the Mouse House. And soon it's going to be a mouse trap. Right on their neck. Gonna snap that spine in half. I don't watch you die slowly. And a damning news survey conducted by Rasmussen reports and provided to that Park Place, the entertainment giant Disney is facing a harsh reality. Its embrace of divisive identity politics and abandonment of traditional family values is driving audiences away in droves. Along with this bitch right here. The survey conducted, the survey conducted from January 5th to 7th, 2025, sampled about 1,400 American adults and revealed a startling trend. Nearly a quarter of respondents, 23%, admitted to avoiding Disney movies in the past year because of the company's political leanings. An additional 9% were unsure, bringing the total potential loss of audience to 32%. On the surface, Disney might take solace in the fact that 68% of respondents said that they had not avoided the company's movies. However, when scaled to Disney's reported streaming audience of 157 million subscribers for its ad-limited supporter tiers among Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, the implications are staggering. If 32% of the audience, approximately 51.8 million people, chose not to watch Disney films due to politics, the financial losses are enormous. Lots of money going away. Never before have we seen a company lose so much money so fast, except for that one time with Bud Light. You remember Bud Light? They had that Dylan Mulvaney. They lost a lot of money. A lot of money was lost. A lot of money was poured out on this Dylan Mulvaney, and they lost. They lost. Um, but yeah, yeah, that is when you put it like in these numbers, it doesn't seem like a lot, but 51.8 million people. Assume how much is Disney Plus? So you take Disney Plus price for whatever tier list, say just a bare minimum tier list for tier or whatever, and then times that by 51.8 million people. That's a lot of money lost. That's a lot of money lost. Using the average U.S. movie ticket price of 1070 in 2024. The 51.8 million viewers Disney potentially alienated translates to a loss of 558.5 million. So $500 million was lost in annual movie ticket sales. This figure represents over $500 million. Yeah, that's $500 million in missed revenue. A devastating blow for any company. Yeah, when you put it into terms like that, where they show numbers, that's a lot of money. Do you know how long you could survive? Like, people will look at that number and like, yeah, that's a lot of money. Think of it from the perspective of a business. I mean, do you know how much that really is? It's a lot. It's Scrooge McDuck. Moreover, the actual losses are likely far higher when factoring in premium ticket prices like for IMAX, Dolby, 4DX, and 3D screenings, which command significant. Yeah, those things are expensive. Additionally, Disney's total potential audience is likely far larger than the sample size of people, but we can reasonably assume are or were Disney fans. These numbers paint a bleak picture for Disney. Once heralded as a bastion of family-friendly entertainment, the company's pivot into politically charged narratives and identity-driven content is clearly alienating a substantial portion of its audience, a misstep with serious financial repercussions. Yeah. I've said before, Disney used to be inspiration, innovation, imagination. Now it's none of those. Now it's none of those. Instead, it's just soulless live action remakes for Disney, and then Marvel and Star Wars, just a bunch of girl power, women putting men in their places, and oh, racism and white people are bad and girl power, and so survey demographics highlights the divide. Rasmussen survey provides further insight into the audience demographics at the growing divide at Disney's appeal. The survey sample group consisted of 47% men, 53% women. So you can't say it's all men. So it's all white men. Well, apparently not. Apparently not, because more women were surveyed, reflecting nearly even gender split. Politically, 34% of respondents identified as Democrats, 29%. So there you go. So there are more Democrats, and even they're saying they're tired of this crap. So what does that say? Maybe it says what we've been saying all along. It's not just evil, white, racist men on the right. You know, maybe it's people on their side, and they're just not willing to acknowledge it. Because, let's see, 34% of those respondents identified as Democrats, 29 as Republicans. 34 is bigger than 29. So keep telling me how it's the evil racist right. Come on. Come on. Let's hear the excuses. 37% is other, including independents and those unaffiliated with a major party. So, like, as I said, we've said before, everyone is tired of it. Democrats are clearly tired of it. Independents are clearly tired of it. So, what's the excuse now? You clearly can, because obviously Democrats aren't just racist white men, right? They're the party of love and tolerance, and hate has no place here, and racism has no place here, and you know, we're diverse and this and that. but 34% of them. 34%. So what's the excuse now? Are they all racist too? Are they all misogynist too? Are they all transphobes too? Also, before it starts, don't hurt yourself. All you people who are about to break your necks and backs with all the mental gymnastics you're about to do, don't hurt yourself. Breaking down the data by gender, the survey revealed that 20% of the respondents avoided Disney due to politics were men, compared to the 19 who were women. This suggests that men are significantly more likely, yeah, because women are sometimes just more likely to go along with it. Unfortunately, it's, you know, it's kind of like you see like with girls who do like OnlyFans. They have a great relationship with their mother, not so great with their father, because women are just more like, if it makes them happy, and guys are like, no daughter of mine is going to get fucked for a living. So, unfortunately, girls are just more inclined to just, it's fine, it's whatever, I'll still support them. And guys are like, no, just, it's time to stop. A self-inflicted wound. Disney's identity crisis began when it shifted from creating universally beloved content to pushing divisive social and political narratives. Once synonymous with timeless tales like The Lion King and Cinderella. Lion King? I hate Lion King. That's what my grandpa said, because every Sunday we'd watch that movie over and over and over. He just got mad. He was like, I hate Lion King. My grandpa was a trip. Oh, that time he came home and we were watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was amazing. Never, I mean, I don't think I reacted so well to it in the past, but looking back on it, I've never laughed so hard in my life. What happened, John? I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say. The man was Italian, and he saw us watching Fresh Prince, and he didn't have nice things to say. I'll just tell you that. Instead, Disney has courted controversy with the content that many perceive as incompatible with traditional family values. Financial implications of this Disney politics shift extending beyond box office losses. Disney's reputation as a safe, family-friendly brand has taken a hit, with a survey indicating growing distrust among a significant segment of the population. Yeah, can't imagine why. The distrust could have it already is. It's already, again, Disney, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be Marvel, nothing is doing well because everything is the same. The same identity bullcrap is forced into everything. People are tired of it. Okay? 34% of Democrats. 34% of Democrats, the people who would likely go along with all the diversity and inclusion, they're tired of it. The independents, they're tired of it. But please, tell us again how it's the evil, far-right extremists who are doing all of this. A warning for Hollywood. Disney struggles. Audiences are increasingly wary of being preached to and are voting with their wallets. Companies that prioritize political messaging over quality storytelling risk alienating the very people who sustain them. They don't care. They don't care. For Disney, the path forward is clear. To regain its audience and restore its legacy, which they're never going to do, the company must return to its roots, creating magical, universally appealing content that transcends political divides. Again, you can say, oh, well, this movie in the past had political messaging. Did it hold your hand? Did it have to, tell you every 5 seconds that racism is bad or whatever is bad? No. It lets you read between the lines. Even as a kid, they didn't treat you like you were freaking stupid. But everything nowadays, it's got to be in your face because they think you're stupid. They think you're stupid and you won't be able to figure it out on your own. And when they do that, they risk storytelling. They'd rather make sure you know, oh, we're talking about racism, and racism is bad, so don't be a racist. They'd rather do that than tell a good story. So, you know, only 30%. Yeah, buddy with a keyboard. I miss the days when don't put sexuality in children's programming was standard practice to the level that people had a hard time believing the woke would actually do it. The nice thing is that when the pendulum swings back around, the woke won't be able to claim lies like they'd never do that. Yeah, all the stuff that, like, again, was made up by, like, the Babylon Bee, like, 10 years ago, is now becoming reality. Like, how sad is that? You know, you look back, like, the Babylon Bee, you know, they talk about stupid crap like pronouns or, you know, these characters being, you know, gender swapped or race swapped, and here we are. Here we are. Characters being gender swapped and, you know, black actors playing white characters, and it's becoming, you know, extremely hard to tell the difference between reality and satire or parody now, because it's like we've seen this before. They've done this before. But I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised the number isn't larger. I'm just surprised the number isn't larger. But anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.